Horoscope for May 30th. Aries. Today's lesson isn't do more, it's feel more. You've been in such high-function mode that emotions feel like distractions. But today, they're the map. That unease. It's not weakness. It's direction. In love, stop proving your worth through effort. You don't have to carry the emotional weight and the logistics. If it's always you showing up first, leading the talks, setting the pace, step back. Watch who follows. In work, your leadership is evolving. Less push. More pull. Less force. More focus. You don't need to control everything. Just what's yours. Taurus. You're nearing a quiet revelation. Stability isn't the same as peace. Something in your world, a job, a relationship, even a self-image, is keeping you small. And you know it. Today asks, are you honoring your comfort or avoiding your calling? In relationships, start being honest about what no longer feels fine. Because fine is how you hide unhappy. At work, the slow path is still progress, but if you're bored, ask yourself why. Are you unchallenged, or unaligned? Either way, the answer isn't waiting. It's moving. Gemini. You're a brilliant storm today, full of ideas, questions, momentum. But underneath, there's a decision you've been avoiding. Not because you don't know, but because you do. And naming it means things change. In love, stop flirting around what you feel. You don't need another casual connection. You need something that holds you when the charm fades. In work, clarity will arrive after commitment, not before. Pick the project. Take the risk. You're not scattered, you're scared to bet on one thing. But that's how you win. Cancer. You're carrying emotions today like you always do, silently, deeply, thoroughly. But today asks you to externalize. Say it. Show it. Let someone hold you. In love, you may be exhausted from tending to their needs. Who checks on you? If that answer is silence, take note. In your creative or professional space, something is calling you forward, not loudly, but persistently. Follow it. Your intuition is ahead of schedule. Believe it, even if no one else does. You weren't meant to blend. You were made to feel the future. Leo. You're finally seeing the cracks, in your routine, in your mask, in the version of yourself you keep showing the world. And that's not a breakdown. That's a breakthrough. Today asks you to stop performing your strength and start honoring your softness. In love, let someone see the version of you that isn't on. If they can't hold that, they don't get the rest of you either. At work, you've been leading. Now lead by letting go of perfection. Be real. Be human. That's what makes people follow, not the sparkle. The substance. Virgo. You're carrying emotional debris, quiet disappointments, unresolved tensions, half-swallowed truths. And it's starting to clog your clarity. Today says, clean it out. In relationships, speak the need. Not the compromise. Not the polite version. The real one. If someone can't meet it, at least you'll stop waiting in limbo. In work, your gift for detail is only powerful if it's shared. Stop fixing things behind the scenes and start taking credit. You don't need to ask for a seat at the table. You built the table. Libra. You're starting to feel the imbalance in what you've been calling compromise. Today, a truth rises: if your peace comes at the cost of your honesty, it's not real peace. In love, someone may be feeding you just enough affection to keep you stuck. Step back. Ask, is this mutual, or just convenient? In work or collaboration, you've outgrown the role of mediator. You're not here to manage conflict. You're here to make change. Start being bold. You can still be graceful, but stop being silent. Scorpio. Today hits a nerve. Not to hurt, to wake you up. You've been emotionally armoring up again, testing people, controlling the narrative. But what if that armor is the reason you feel alone? In love, someone wants to see beneath the mystery. Not because they're nosy, because they care. Drop the act. Let them in. In work, a secret opportunity may surface. It won't announce itself. You'll have to read between the lines. Good thing that's your specialty. Just remember, intuition needs action to matter. Sagittarius. You're craving something new, but are you chasing adventure, or escaping accountability? Today forces a check-in. What pattern are you running from this time? In relationships, don't call it freedom if you're just afraid to be seen when you're not your brightest. Intimacy isn't a trap. It's your next frontier. In career or purpose, the thing you've been downplaying is about to become central. Take it seriously. The fire is real, now build a container that can hold it. Not just for the moment. For the long haul. Capricorn. You've been holding it down, and now you're wondering, for who? Today asks, are you managing your life, or avoiding your truth? In love, being the dependable one doesn't mean you have to suppress your own needs. Speak up. You don't always have to be the one who has it handled. In work, your plan is solid, but your soul is restless. It's not burnout. It's misalignment. Your next level requires risk, not of failure, but of being seen differently. That's what you're really afraid of. And that's exactly where you grow. Aquarius. Your head is buzzing, your heart is offline, and your soul is texting, hello. Can we feel something today? You're detaching again, not because you don't care, but because you care too much and don't know where to put it. Today, anchor back in. In love, someone's asking for access. You get to decide how much, but don't ghost emotionally and call it boundaries. At work or in creativity, your ideas are gold, but they need follow-through. You're not a concept. You're a creator. Act like it. Pisces. Today, you realize you've been overfunctioning emotionally, again. Carrying not just your feelings, but everyone else's like some sort of psychic Sherpa. It's time to put it down. In love, you're done with potential. You want actual, present, wholehearted connection. You don't need another almost. In career, you're dancing around something real, an idea, a calling, a dream you're scared to say out loud. Say it. Claim it. Build it. Your softness isn't a delay to success. It's your superpower.